Well, kicking off a new work week around the lake here, plenty of sunshine and a bit cooler. High temperatures in the low 70s. Still a bit breezy, but otherwise partly cloudy and pretty nice here for our Monday. Overnight, we'll dip back down chilly into the mid-40s. For our Tuesday, we'll do a quick warm-up into the upper 70s, but the rest of the week is cool, with high temperatures only around 70 and no rain for a while. That's your forecast. From the WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Cakes and cookies, toys and gifts.
The Southern Christmas Show, November 13th through 23rd at the Park Expo and Conference Center. Save on tickets at southernchristmasshow.com, courtesy of Kraft Body Scan.
The Southern Christmas Show.
At Kane Center for the Arts, we believe art is for everyone. From our exciting performing arts series and gallery exhibits to robust education programs and impactful community initiatives, there's something for everyone. Visit kanearts.org.
The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views of WSIC.
I want to see the kind of industries that are opening up.
This is Local Biz Now with Joe Vagnone, where your business matters. Local Biz Now.
You have to determine what is working, what isn't working.
Joe Vagnone is a respected business broker, helping individuals buy and sell businesses. Joe has successfully owned and operated many companies in a variety of industries. This is Local Biz Now. Biz Now, because your business matters.
You are listening to the #1 live talk business show in North Carolina, coming to you from Burner Cigar Studio. It is the home of the finest premium cigars and cigar smokers in the world. Great people, premium cigars. Life is good at Burner Cigars, located in Birkdale Village and in Highway 16 in Denver. We hope to inspire, inform, and entertain you every Monday afternoon, because that's what we do here at News Talk WSIC. 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM. I am Joe Vagnone. This is Local Biz Now, where your business matters. Every month we have a co-host, and this month is probably the most painful month for me. I get abused, disrespected, and all manner of poor treatment all the way through the show. And my wife and owner of this station also says that's good radio. Makes for a bad Monday afternoon for me. Of course, I'm speaking of Elizabeth Colen. She is the Integrative Health Practitioner, CEO, owner of FitOne Lifestyles, and her website is misfit1.com. Before we get into the details of the show, because I know you like to surprise me, so I don't know what you got going on, but it's going to be a surprise. Let's remind everybody exactly what it is that you do.
What I do is help people live their fullest life. Make sure that they can maintain their weight, find what's going on, the root causes of what is happening in their body, right? Because we don't know why we're tired. We don't know what's going on. And we guess, right? I'm guessing this, I'm guessing that. But what I do that makes me different from everybody else is that I do the home lab. So we send the lab to your home. You do it, send it back. When the results come in, I get the blood work and I do the review. And then that's when I customize a wellness plan for you.
So how long have you been doing this?
Oh, my God. I've been in the wellness industry for about 16 years, 17 years. Yeah, because I went in right after I lost my weight.
Right, because this is just you, right? I mean, it really is. You know, I watch a lot of business people sort of grow and mature, and they sort of alter their business, and they sort of reinvent themselves. Not you. This is you.
This is me. I live it. I breathe it. I sleep it. You know, Miss FitOne Lifestyles is really what I live. And I wanted to be an example because you know that I lost that weight. I lost over 117 pounds, and it's been 20 years now that I've maintained. Went from a size 24 to a 00, been the same. So I have walked through every cycle of this. Right. Every cycle. So that's why it's something that I live.
And we talk about it that I don't want some skinny person
Right.
telling me how to lose weight.
Me too, Joe.
I need somebody that's been there, done that.
Right. I understand. Like when you tell me like Becky is so perky and pretty and all you have to do is wake out and I take you eat. I'm like, no, Becky, you don't know me like that. Right? So it's always something that's underneath. What is that root cause? Because we all know.
And that is really the core of what you do.
Yeah.
Let's find the motivation. When you're ready, there is a plan that will work for you.
Absolutely. And I know people are tired, right? People are tired of, I tried this and I've done this and I've tried that. And so it is very frustrating that you know you can help somebody.
Right.
Like I know that just,
Right.
And they like, well, I'm going to research it myself. I'm going to do it myself. And then I see them years later.
Right.
They're either bigger.
Because they could, but
Right.
they don't.
And it's different. You know, what people are selling on the, these teas and lose weight and you can do that. That's not necessarily for you.
Well, and what I've learned by working with you, two things. Number one, we all need a coach to help us through and it really is not physical. It is a mental challenge.
Yes, that's right.
The best coaches in the world bring out the best in people, right?
Right.
So we need that in all areas of our life.
Absolutely.
So that's number one. I know we think and want to do it on our own.
Like we know everything.
That's right. That's right. Especially a small business people. We think we can do it all. So that really is like the core of why you should find somebody, right?
Absolutely.
And the next thing is, it's not easy to find the motivation. Everybody knows I lost about 86 pounds, right? And then I gained it all back in like 4 years. I can't tell you what the actual motivation was. I had one.
Right.
I actually enjoyed losing the weight. I was riding the bike and listening to the books.
Books, yeah.
But when I look back to say I want to capture that again so I can lose some weight, I can't tell you what that is.
Right.
And if I would have had this coach that was sort of helping me,
Along
I would have been able to control
right.
that process.
Right.
And that's really what you're talking about.
Absolutely, because it's normal, right? It's normal. We yo-yo. I must have yo-yoed 1,000 times, and it was just, I'm tired of that. And it's not good for your body. Right? They're going up and down. It's not good. So when I went to become a practitioner, because I've always been a personal trainer, a nutritionist, I can do all the things with your body, right? But I wanted to find out what's going on in the inside. So that's why I became a practitioner, because a lot of times people just can't move, right? They just can't move. And I want to know why.
Right.
What's happening?
Well, it's interesting because you and I have talked about this last week, and you just hit on something. It really does mess with your body because, listen, before I lost all that weight, I'm telling you, I could pick you up and throw you a half a mile. You understand that, don't you, right?
Okay, yeah, okay.
She smiled like, do it, try it. Go ahead.
I dare you.
I could have, I said. But after I lost the weight, I lost a lot of muscle. Mm-hmm. Right? And so because of that, I gained the weight back, not the muscle. And I do not, back then, I felt as healthy as can be. Honestly, I didn't lose weight because I felt unhealthy.
Right.
Now I look at you and say, gosh, I got to lose some of this weight because I feel unhealthy because I'm carrying more weight with less muscle.
Right.
So when you say it is unhealthy, it does change your body in a substantial way, and it changes my lifestyle. My son came home and said, Dad, help me do this, and I said, son,
I love your son.
I can't pick that up anymore. Dad, I've seen you pick 3 times, son. I can't do that anymore.
Right. And the older, my husband, I hope he's not listening, but the older
you ain't
they
gonna make
get,
fun of the man.
No,
Are you?
listen, I'm just gonna say the facts. The facts are the facts.
Facts are, he's getting old.
Yes, he's getting old. He's 62 years old, right?
God bless him.
And he's losing muscle.
Right. That's right. We are.
We are losing muscle, so it's important to work out.
Right.
Lift
And we don't
weights.
want to do that.
Lift weights.
I'd like to get on that recliner with the pizza and a football game.
You better do your feet.
Let's take a break and we'll come back.
Sounds
You are
good.
listening to Local Biz Now. I am Joe Vagnone, and Elizabeth is here because she is Miss FitOne. Go to MissFit1.com. If it is Monday afternoon, say it.
Your business matters.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
12 years strong.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, we come back. You want to do something
about
You
mental
wanna
health.
tag me?
I'm talking about mental health today for
Okay.
for businesses.
Okay.
But you know, I'm gonna do a little twist to it.
All right.
That's why I love Joe. Is so funny.
So we got another 15 minutes, and then we'll bring you on.
Okay, so
You got 15 minutes. Change your mind and get the hell out of here.
Ron.
Hey, the seat needs you.
I know. It's like this. Wouldn't that be funny if you could pass it like that? And so now it's
Christina's
this.
out of here.
Yeah, yeah. I'm representing her today, and but I bet you he could.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. Have you ever seen my husband in the studio?
No.
Exactly. We've been doing this for.
But I met him.
Yes.
Where did I meet him at?
When you
my
had
10-year
us-
anniversary.
yes, freezing
for the
out the-
radio show.
yes.
And was there another time also? Is
I
the
think
only
that
time?
was the only time. Yeah. But he's never came to the studio and support. This is amazing. I need a picture, actually.
See, look, people do it.
See, yeah. Look, he hear her talk all day and still come.
Poor guy's gonna be in the doghouse. Doesn't even know what he did.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. So have you talked to your son lately? Have you talked to your son again lately, and he asking you about losing the weight and stuff?
He stopped asking. He telling me, Dad, you're fat. We're done with this. See, he's angry.
Yeah.
You understand?
You get
My son
frustrated.
is he's one of
Yeah.
those kids that's in the gym every day.
Yeah.
He just is, right? My son holds the North Carolina record for deadlift of 667 pounds.
Wow.
He is a gym nut, right?
That's amazing.
And so for him to watch his dad lose all that weight, right?
And then
to gain it back, he thinks there's something something wrong with me.
And it really
think
is
I'm
something
mentally
mental.
disturbed.
It really is facts, though. It really is something going on inside.
What, I like pizza?
Yeah. And why do you like pizza?
It's delicious.
Why? Why? What do you connect pizza with? Me too, but what do you
Superstar,
connect?
you stay out of
what do
this.
you connect? I love pizza too. Yeah, listen.
He think he's helping me, but he's hurting me. He's digging a hole. Superstar, you just stay out of this.
Yes, because I know Joe got some connection to that pizza. He says, I sit in my recliner, eat that
relax.
pizza, watch the game.
Feel good.
Something's connected. We're going to go deeper. We will find
going
out.
deep.
We're going to
We're going
find
deep.
out. Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
I would not care about losing weight if it wasn't for I feel all of the muscle I lost.
Yeah.
That actually angers me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are listening to the #1 live talk business show in North Carolina. We hope to inspire, inform, and entertain you, because that's what we do here at News Talk WSIC. I am Joe Vagnone. This is Local Biz Now, where say it.
Well, your business matters.
Yeah, that is Elizabeth Colen. She is the Integrative Health Practitioner. She is CEO, owner of FitOne. You can go to her website. It really is a great website. It sort of defines the different things that you do, MissFit1.com. As much as I pick on you, darling, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate
No,
it.
I love it. The more you talk negative about me, I don't know if there's something wrong with me, but I just smile.
You like the abuse.
You say such nice things to me.
Okay. This is your moment. What do you want to talk about? Because last week you called me a bigoted,
Yes.
prejudiced Italian because I didn't know nothing about no indigenous people.
Right. He talking about it was Columbus Day. Bwah, 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 bwah. No.
I mean, why you beating up? We're not going to get started
But
all over again.
listen,
Okay.
I'm going to expand
Okay.
your horizon.
Okay, I'm
yet
ready.
again.
I'm ready to be expanded.
Right? So this time of year, people get in their feelings, right? So I want to talk about, my article is why loneliness hits harder during Duvali and how to cope with it. Do you know what Duvali is?
Do what?
Duvali.
Mm-hmm.
See?
I have no
I
idea.
knew it. I knew it. I
I
stumped you
don't even know
again.
what you talking about.
Okay, listen. Diwali is all about light.
Well, let me ask a question. Did you go to the Google and find the most obscure thing you could possibly like? This it took you 2 hours to find that word, didn't it?
No, I just want
Okay.
to share with you.
All right. Okay. All right.
Because-
Diwali.
Diwali.
Okay.
It's a season, right? It's October to November, and it is by the Asian culture.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to be inclusive. I want
So
everybody.
I'm pretty sure there's something your daddy don't know nothing about either.
No, but I'm gonna tell him about it
Okay.
tonight.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna talk
Okay.
about it. We're gonna
All
talk
right.
about it.
Okay.
But what's great about this article is they talk about, and I found it fascinating because they have a celebration.
You love learning new stuff, don't you?
Do, and especially on how it helps us and affects us.
Okay.
Right? It's a celebration of lights, and it's like candles. And this is the time where people who are alone, divorced, or just feeling disconnected. This time, October through November, we all know it's about to be holiday time. So we start getting that feeling of loneliness, right?
I don't know that to be the. I mean, I don't.
You don't know anybody who have the
I'm not a
blues?
lonely kind of guy. Matter of fact, I'm quite happy being alone.
I know. Me too, Joe.
When my wife said she going another fishing trip, I said, "All right."
Okay, bye.
your time.
I know, yeah. Don't rush. That's what I tell my husband. You don't have to rush. But what's great about it is
We say Bombali. I like the Bombali. I light a candle. See,
you're like,
see when you get back, baby.
yes.
Okay.
It's a festival of lights, right? It
Okay.
symbolizes joy, togetherness, and renewal.
Okay.
But like my family lives far away, right? My kids are far away, my grandbabies. So it does bring up feelings for all of us. We're like, I wish we could be together. We start reminiscing. But it's not only for Asian cultures, it could be for us as
Okay.
well, right? Because we got Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these things coming up, birthdays, right? It can stir up that sense of
And you're suggesting to me,
Mm-hmm.
I hear where you're going. I can tell because you are a subversive, evil woman.
thank you so much. Keep talking.
I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
You're suggesting that there's people like us out there that because I don't like that candle, I eat the pizza.
Correct.
And it's making me feel bad.
Yeah.
And if I would just light
Like
the
the candle.
candle, I could move on and
I
I,
agree.
don't have to eat the pizza.
I agree.
Am I right? I got
Dead
it, didn't
on.
I?
Go
First
home.
of all,
Look.
you didn't think I was going to get it,
Go
first of all.
home and light a candle.
First of all, admit, you didn't think I was going to get what you
I didn't
subversively
think
trying
you-
to handle.
Yeah, I want you to get this joy and light.
I got it. Okay.
You got
Okay,
it?
I got it.
So it
Let's
ties into our
find
business.
other reasons to celebrate and acknowledge what we might be missing.
Right.
Like our children and that sort of stuff.
And not in a
Don't
negative
go
way.
to the cabinet.
Not in a negative way, right? We can reminisce on our family
Right.
and bring up something that is good. So my takeaways from the whole article is basically light a candle and don't eat pizza.
I got that. I got it. I really did get that. Do you think anybody else listening got it until I said something?
Until you said it. I'm glad you cleared it up for everybody. I'm
Okay.
glad. But the bottom line is, as business owners, we tend to focus on our business. And then we're closed for the holidays. What happens?
Right.
We started feeling like, oh my gosh, I really don't have anything to do. I don't know. I'm not home with my kids. I don't really know how to connect. So you
I'll
still
grab that Snickers bar.
and pizza. Because you're not confronting.
Pizza delicious.
It is. But not the whole pizza in one sitting. That's the problem.
Okay, but you on to something, which is let's let our minds go someplace healthy.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be food. Because let's face it, you and I growing up,
was food.
if we did anything positive, our reward was
food.
Candy or something.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know what? I changed it at my PTA for my kids. It's sad, but I'll tell you that story during the break.
Ruined it.
I ruined
No
it.
more cupcakes.
No
did
more
you?
candies.
You ruined
Yeah,
it.
I ruined it for the whole school.
Oh.
But listen, instead of reaching out for food, reach out to a friend, right? Join a team. volunteer. You can do all kind of things, even lighting that candle, seriously, and reflecting on what you're grateful for.
And, you know, and for those that are listening thinking, she's crazy, I'm telling you, it really does work.
Yeah.
Like when I got on the bike, it reminded me of how much fun I used to have riding a bike.
Right.
You know, and my mind went someplace else.
That's right.
That's right.
Because you use clues. You know, we have cues in our body. Like when we went to school, the bell rung.
Right.
It was time to go to class. The bell rung. It's time to get out. The bell rung. Right. The bell ringing represented something.
But the people that are listening, can they do this now without a coach? In other words, they're listening. They have no way to get you to get in touch with you.
Well, they can call me 704-980-0250.
And you really think that that's the best way to go because I couldn't tell somebody how I motivated myself to lose 86. I really honestly don't know. I started riding the bike. I enjoyed riding the bike. Then I wanted to do something with my mind while I was on the bike, so I started reading the books. I kept riding the bike because I wanted to read the books.
Right.
And so
that's a great point. That's literally what I was saying, cues. We have cues. As adults, we don't have cues to let us. So when you want to get on the bike or read a book, you say, oh, I'm going to read a book and ride the bike.
That's right.
When you light the candle, think of reflecting. You always should have some sort of cues. Like I'm going to work out in the morning. Have your sneakers by the bed, right?
You gonna make me work out no matter what, ain't you?
Yeah, cues. But really, sometimes it's something that is actually going on within, and they do have supplements to help you get that mojo.
Right. You do need a little energy, though. You know, I think I told you that I took some sort of appetite suppressant. I know it had some kind of, there was something in there that gave me a little buzz. Right.
Right.
I don't think I would not have been able to do it without it.
Right.
You know,
everybody
so
needs a jump.
Something.
I give you that jump start right away. Because we've been saying, is this working? Is not. But you will feel a difference in 7 days. 2 for real, but you will see a difference in 7 days. That you'll be like, oh my God, I can do this. I am doing this. Right. Right?
And you're betting on once they get started, they'll want to continue. Because that's what happened with me. Once I started, and the best advice somebody gave me was just get on the scale every day and track your weight. So when I can tell I lost a half a pound, you're nodding, but for me it really worked.
Yeah, you know what?
Because I saw I lost half a pound, so I wanted to, next day, I wanted to see if I could lose another half a pound. So for me, it worked. That measurement was something that I liked. You're nodding like
my husband
you
is
crazy.
the same way. No, I couldn't do it. I'm scared of. Listen, the scale. My dog even know about the scale. I pull the scale out. He looked down at it, and he look up at me. He looked down at it. I'm like, I know, right? So I don't like the scale.
You're looking for a healthy mindset.
That's
you do not
right.
care what the weight is.
I do not care. I don't look at the scale. That was the secret. Once I changed from vanity, right, from the outside,
right,
and started thinking about my inside, I never gained the weight back again.
And now what you're describing is what Chris Villani was working with me on, was talking about, let's find the Joe 2.0.
Oh.
That's what he was looking for, right? And I probably missed that.
Right.
Because I was looking at the weight, it was vanity driven, not Joe 2.0 health driven.
Inside out. Right. I work from the inside out, right? Because when I was size 24, you couldn't tell me I wasn't fly. I was still cute, right? So that didn't motivate me.
Right.
Because I'm cute. But
I am probably one of the most handsome men.
I knew you. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you,
86
Joe.
pounds more or not. The best looking man in Cornelius.
Did you know he say that a lot? So I don't know if he's trying to convince us or himself. But the great thing about it, Joe, is that once
you egged me on for that.
Yeah, I did. I gave you that eye contact, and you jumped right on it. I'm the best looking man.
All right. She gonna let me say it. I'm gonna say it. You are just bad. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll introduce our guests. You are no account, no good for nothing, aggravating. You are listening to Local Biz Now, where your business matters. We'll be right back. out the door because you don't want no part of this.
I know.
Have you ever lost anybody last minute?
Say what?
Have you ever lost anybody last minute?
I think Superstar wants to step in for me.
I know.
No, but I always give them plenty of time to leave if they want to.
Right. Joe, you are so funny. You read those eyes. You got it. I was like, say it, Joe, say it.
I'm on it.
And Joe said, I got it. It's so funny, though. But I love how you said the bike and the book.
Yeah,
Because you equate those things together.
that's right.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have bells, when we are
So it was probably the vanity that got me on the bike.
correct.
And then the 2.0 got me into the books and continuing.
Right.
And then when I read every book I wanted to read, like I had
See?
no more books that I cared about.
Right.
I had no reason.
You're done.
And then I got back on the recliner.
Right. And I was that way. I was very, like I said, it was vanity driven. And which it is for most people, right? Because it's like that pyramid that I always talk about. It's what we see. We look in the mirror and say, oh my gosh, I need to lose weight. So we go, okay, but why are we gaining weight? What's going on after that? But when they had to take out my gallbladder, it was no joke for me. It was over. That was when I changed my life. Yeah. When I'm losing body parts.
Right.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of motivation. Oh my God, that's amazing. I love it.
Julie's got your website on the book.
Get in the book. Hey, Julie.
Not set up yet.
Yeah, we're still working on it.
What's that? Oh, your website. I know. I went on it today.
Yeah, still working on it. You know how that works.
That's my fault.
Right. But I love how you put the click in there anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not working? Let me check on.
Hey, it takes a while to build those.
Yes, it does.
Really does.
It does. Yeah.
Unless you have AI knock it out in about a half hour, but it's not our thing.
Right. Right. Let's see, Julie, Miss Colen.
Oh, no, we got a problem next week.
What's happening next week?
The son, we interviewing the son of one of my favorite people, and he's a legend in my industry.
Okay.
I can't have you in the room for that.
I can't wait to meet him. I'm going to find another great article.
You're going to ruin that. That relationship be gone. We can't have. What is Julie thinking?
I know. Julie is the best in whole wide world. The whole wide world. And I'm so happy.
You are a warlock. You have put a spell on her.
Yes, I did. That's so funny. Have you talked to my husband? Because he said, you're a witch. Yeah, I love it so much. Listen, your mind is so much more powerful than your body. So look at Joey. He is so funny. He is so funny.
Okay.
Okay, we ready? I'm so excited to hear all about you.
I love your energy.
Thank you. Thank you. It's gonna be
Christina, are
good.
you ready, young lady?
I sure am.
Just say, I'm ready, Freddie.
I am ready. Now, I don't know if I can give you as much banter.
You can. I could tell. I could tell.
You don't have to.
he said, give me a break.
It's painful.
But listen, you expanding. Your mind expands every time I come. Look at this. You printed out this.
I'm gonna keep it till we have an opening.
Open.
We got to open it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you.
I didn't know you had something that you wanted.
Oh,
to
honey,
dig
you
into.
know I'm bringing
I
things.
thought for sure you were just flying
Showing
off the
up.
seat of your pants about
Nah, not today. Not today.
I'm still proud of the fact that I got what you was dishing.
Yeah.
Because I honestly,
Right.
I
In
could have
here.
missed it. You
Light a
understand?
candle.
I got out of this?
Yeah.
Pizza sounds really good.
Exactly. I was thinking the same
Did you see
thing.
where she was headed?
Yeah.
Because I got to be honest with you, I'm proud of myself that I found it.
Right. You know what's so funny is that is exactly it. Little bitty things like that is all it takes. Little bitty changes. So instead of reaching for the pizza, reach out to a friend. Journal.
It's getting your mind in place and training it.
Correct.
That's the hard part.
That's the hardest part, for sure.
Thanks.
And like I said
How long have you
earlier,
guys been together?
9 years.
9.
What is it, 20? Yeah, 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He takes such good care of you. He's fixing your hair.
He's a good guy.
Aw, my husband, are you a good guy?
How long have you been
No, he's a good guy. 12 years. Married to him.
You're listening to the #1 live talk business show in North Carolina. I am Joe Vagnone. This is Local Biz Now, where we hope to inspire, inform, and entertain you, because that's what we do here at News Talk WSIC. 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM. Just to prove to you we are #1 in North Carolina. I've been doing the show for over 12 years. We have well over 900 small business owners and community leaders. Actually, we got 962. We're gonna get to 1,000.
Facts.
We're gonna get to 1,000. We have well over 780 videos on my YouTube channel. Please go to Joe Vagnone Business Broker. Again, Joe Vagnone Business Broker, and please subscribe. We are trying to get to 200 subscribers. I think we had like 26 subscribers.
Close.
Now, you can laugh at me
You're close.
because you're
I'm
trying to measure me against the Kardashians. But let me just tell you something. Less than 5% of the people with a channel have 200 subscribers.
I'm gonna check mine. I never even go to mine. Let me see how many I got.
I want to get to 200,
We
and
gonna
then I
help you,
can
Joe.
say I can top 5%. You see where I'm headed with that?
We're gonna get you to
There
200,
you go.
Joe.
So I need 200. I think I'm about 20 shy. Anyways, 780 videos. It is well worth you subscribing. There's some great information, just like we will be posting what Elizabeth was talking about earlier on the show. Just so you know, we are live on the book, live on the tubes, live on the X, live on the chain. Those of you that do not know Joe Talk, that is Facebook, YouTube, X, and LinkedIn. We are also on any place you get your podcast streaming live as well. And we'll be happy to take your questions on the book. Julie is there monitoring that. Julie has been with me well over 10 years. She is my client manager and oversees this radio show. Everybody needs a Julie. That being said, this is Local Biz Now, where say it.
Well, your business matters.
Yeah, that was Elizabeth Colen. She is the Integrative Health Practitioner, CEO and owner of Miss FitOne Lifestyles, and you can go to her website, missfitone.com, and learn all about it. Now we have a guest for the entire rest of the show. Cristina, I am not going to try and pronounce your last name. You'll be able to clarify that for us. Thank you so much, Christine, for being here.
Well, thank you, Joe, for inviting me. I'm very
Please
glad
say
to be
your
here.
please say your last name.
It's Juhasz. It's
Juhasz.
Hungarian. Drop the J and the Z.
Okay, Juhasz.
That's
Got
correct.
it. And then I got stumped by your company name as well. TaskLyst Solutions with a Y instead of an I,
That
correct?
is correct.
Okay. TaskLyst Solutions. I went to the website and I started dreaming of all the things you could be helping small business people with. Kind of fill me in on exactly what TaskLyst Solutions is all about.
Well, basically, I've been through different jobs previously. They were unfulfilling. I have so much knowledge, different information that I want to be able to share, help individuals, businesses with, and just decided to go from there. It's anything from virtual assistants to a concierge service. So if you have things that you need us to do, such as your calendar and your inbox, how overwhelming can those be at times?
Right.
Or social media, basic bookkeeping, staffing, different things like that. There's a huge variety of different elements that I can help with the businesses with. We like to do local, small to mid-range businesses. We want to keep in the community. We want to be able to help the community and help one another. You go to the grocery store, you're going to see some of the different people. You know them. You know they need help. Why not make that connection? Why not work with them?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to answer your question. Okay. It's because us small business people think we can do everything ourselves.
Well, I do everything.
And if we can't, we get mad that we can't, right?
Exactly.
And so that's what you're breaking through is to say, hey, listen, we can do that better and we can do it easier and it will save you a substantial amount of time. That's sort of money. That's sort of the breakthrough, right?
It really is.
Because if you can save me a substantial amount of time, I can focus on something I'm good at and I can do better.
It allows you to work on your business and not in it. When you have someone taking away all the minor things that seem to take up all of your time and all of your resources, why not have someone else do that so you can grow your business? The other thing that it does is we have a concierge service that we built in. The expo was just a few weeks ago in Mooresville. You don't have time to go. You're working in your business. We can go in your place. We'll meet with you ahead of time, learn all of the information, set up the booth, talk to the individuals, and build your clientele for you while you're doing other things that are needed by you individually.
And the truth is, if they'll just give you a call, you can kind of talk and find out where you can fit in. In other words, there might be people listening right now that don't know exactly where you can fit in. They just know that they're doing too much.
Exactly. And we do offer a free consultation to sit down with you to find out exactly what you're doing. And you may need something that you didn't even realize you needed.
That's where I was headed, right? See, you're not the only one subversive here.
I see you.
You see how I dropped that in there?
I see you.
Okay. It's But truthfully, that really is the case where if you'll have a conversation with me, you might say, Joe, I could probably help you and Julie with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is exactly
And Julie
right.
hears that and Julie's like, oh, that'd be great. I don't have to do it, right?
Exactly. Well, another thing too is, let's, for example, use your receptionist. She wants a vacation. She wants to be able to go away with her family. We can have someone come in, answer your phones, answer different things when the clients come to the door. Whatever they need, you're not going to have to hire another person. You don't have the overhead. You don't have to worry about vacations and 401ks, things like that you would normally require in a position for an individual.
Right.
We can come in and do that for you. There's no extra overhead. And when I hear you talk about that, do you know how many entrepreneurs I have as clients because of their stress?
I can imagine.
That's stress management right there. If you can give that, because that's what we worry about, right, Joe?
Sure.
That's the little things we worry about. Did I send out their email? Did I check my box? Am I on time for this? Did I do that? That's the things we really, keep us up at night. And if you can have her doing that, stress management, light that candle, what?
Exactly.
Well, it reminds me of so many small business people that I talk with, and they say they don't mind doing the books and the accounting on Saturday afternoon and Sunday while they're watching a football game. And I laugh because what I remember when they started the business was, I want my time to be my time. So I can do what I want. That's right. And what they realize is they're really letting the business the business becomes the boss they didn't want, right?
That's exactly right. And I know that firsthand. That's right. With my husband owning his own business.
That's right.
It just made sense.
It's just so people, I know a lot of people listening know Andy with Signpost. Andy is right here keeping an eye on you, making notes. And I am positive, stop me if I'm wrong, Andy is the guy on Saturday afternoon and Sunday doing his books while watching the TV. How close am I with that one?
Let me think. Yesterday, actually. Actually, yesterday, yes.
That was on a Sunday, okay?
On a Sunday.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll let Andy beat up on us if we have to. You are listening to Local Biz Now. I am Joe Vagnone. Go to the website TaskLyst Solutions. That is with a Y instead of an I, TaskLyst Solutions. You are listening to Local Biz Now, where your business matters. We'll be right back.
got to be at least a 1.5.
I think it's 2%.
Look, I'm always 1%.
Tell your 600, I only need 26
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get
Tell
you.
them they
to
don't even
you.
have to listen.
Don't worry about you. I got you. No.
I just want to get to 200. Julie just put that. Julie said that you are at 604 followers.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love that. I'm not even. Where are they? Look, I don't even know.
That's right. No, I don't know where they are.
I love it.
And they in that cloud that I can't ever seem to find out.
Yes. One day we're going to hit the cloud. One day. I don't know. But I love the fact that you help people with the day-to-day task. And what does that look like?
Honestly, the clients that I work with, they don't realize how much time some of the things that they can give to me takes off of their plate. I mean, we joke about Andy having to work on Sunday, but some of that stuff I've been able to take so he can then work on the business.
Yes.
And that makes a big difference.
What I learned
It does.
is that a lot of us small business people, we don't realize we're really slow at what we do.
Right.
For example, I can remember when I was setting up my database years ago, I wanted to get every person from the chamber in my database, right? That's 1,000 companies and 1,000 names. I did like 50 in like 6 months, right? I thought I was doing good. And I was calculating how long it was going to take me to get that. And I hired a young little girl right out of college. And she said, "You want me to do that for you?" And I said, when you don't have anything else to do, go ahead and do that, right? In less than 3 days, she completed that entire task.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I would have never thought it could be done that fast.
Right.
Because I was measuring the task based on
what you,
doing it.
right. Absolutely.
It makes a difference.
So the point is, not only are you saving a ton of time, but the reason it becomes financially valuable is that somebody who's skilled at it can do a much better job.
That's exactly correct. That
and
really
faster.
is correct.
I tried to do stuff on Canva and I'm going to do it. Oh my God. It take me 3 days. And my assistant does it like that.
Yep.
Right. But she can't do your job.
Right.
That's why we all have to work together.
Right. That's very true.
Makes a difference.
I wish you could do case studies. Wouldn't that be cool?
Wouldn't it?
No, I really love that part, though. Okay.
Yeah. You are listening to the #1 live talk business show in North Carolina, and I'm here with Elizabeth Colen. She is Miss FitOne. Go to her website, MissFitOne.com. She'll be the co-host for the entire month, whether I like it or not. She is here. Also, we are here with Cristina Juhasz. How'd I do?
Juhasz.
Juhasz. I was close.
Very close.
Got that Haas. You got the Haas right.
I got the Haas. The U, I messed up. Juhasz, founder of TaskLyst Solutions, and happens to be a friend of mine, whether he will admit it or not. Your husband, Andy, was
I'm sure he will admit it.
Signpost. I don't know if he's going to admit it or not, but he's going to have to accept it right now.
There you go.
Because he has no microphone to be able to defend himself today. So
That's exactly right.
But Cristina, thank you for being here. There's a question I ask people all the time, and that is, how did we get here, right? Listen, you don't have to go back to 1962, but kind of give me your story a little bit, because clearly you didn't wake up on a Tuesday and decide, I want to help people with their administrative work.
It was actually Wednesday, but that's okay.
So walk me through that.
Basically, for years, I've been in different services, banking, education, home services, a trucking company, nonprofit. And I kept feeling so unfulfilled in these jobs. There's so much more I wanted to offer and do. But of course, positions are to fit in a box, and that's what you do. And you don't step on toes going above and beyond, what have you. But I like to help other people, especially someone that's trying to make their dreams come true and build that business, grow that business, whatever their case is. And this was a way for me to be able to take the knowledge and skills that I have and help them with that.
That's
So
very awesome.
It definitely has made a difference for some already, and I'm very much enjoying it. I've met some fantastic people doing this too.
So, how do you intend on marketing to these small business people? Because it is probably the biggest task that I would say you have, because you have to educate them in a way that they can see in their mind's eye how you might be able to provide something for them.
Exactly. A lot of what I've been doing is word of mouth, meeting people at different events, different groups, things like that I belong to or go to. Just word of mouth is the big part of it. Yeah, but then, of course, exactly, referrals. And then social media, of course, we know is big. So between those two are the main things. We've done some mailers, postcards, things like that. But again, word of mouth is where it really, really is.
Your husband, Andy, could get one of those big balloons and float it up over the lake.
Banners.
That's
We definitely could.
So I remember getting started years ago, because you and I are essentially close to the same with the profile we're after as a business person. I'm looking for somebody on the way out. You're looking for somebody on the way in, right? But connecting with them so that they understand, I found for me, I was focused on specific, in my case, small business broker, focus on businesses from 4 million on down, right?
Correct.
That was my specific. You have a bigger challenge because you're giving them this large group of things that they might be able to do. Kind of reminds me when we go to the grocery store, too many choices. I can't decide what cookie I want.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's it. I see that as a challenge for you to be able to do that.
It is, but once you get to talk to somebody and listen to where they have, I don't want to use the word negative, but where they have a little bit of a pullback because it's taking too much of their time.
Yeah,
Pay attention
fear.
to that. Exactly. And that's where I can come in and say, oh, you're struggling getting your inboxes taken care of because you have 5 of them. No problem. Let me help you with that.
Right.
And then you can sit down with the individual, and if it's certain questions that come in, for example, you can have templates to use.
I was just going to ask you about that. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
What kind of tools do you have to use, and how do you get the person set up? Do they do it from their side, or is it on your side?
That's a great
what I'm
question.
talking about?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question.
Thank you.
HubSpot is one that we use. Of course, we've played with the Canva some.
Right. Yes.
Little conflict of interest there, but that's okay. We have graphic designers that work for us. So
well, I didn't know about that, and I'm sure people wouldn't want to know that. Right?
Sure.
And that's
exactly.
an insight that you have that we don't have
Exactly.
either.
Well, that's another thing I wanted to do with this business is to connect people. If it's something that you need that I may not offer, I've got a list of individuals where we can work together, again, referrals, and help one another, because that's what it's going to come down to.
Absolutely.
So if I find that I can do 4 of the 5 things that you need, great. I've got individuals set up to be able to pop in and handle exactly what you need. And then I've got contacts if I don't.
That's perfect. You know what I think of? That's preventing burnout, really.
Right.
You really are helping.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Because we get so...
look at Andy over there. He looked burnt out the minute he walked in the door.
No, he has help. He has her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If he's still burnt out, I might need to
reevaluate. But I think it's important when people are listening now, they have that must-do list.
Right. And then they want to do list.
Right.
So the want to do list is things that I can probably hop in there and do for you.
See, it's interesting you say that, because that's exactly what was going through my head. Your organization is perfect for people like Julie and I, or Elizabeth and her partner, to decide what are the things we've been wanting to do and have never got around to them.
Oh, that's
mostly because we don't want to do them. Right.
Right. Well, I always say entrepreneurs are like Walt Disney, right? I'm the Walt Disney. I have these grand ideas,
right,
but don't know how to do them, right? So you have to find out who is the expert in that field? Who's the expert? Like you said,
Exactly right.
It's that referral. That is what you have, that community. And that's what we need with you, basically. That's what you call Christine.
That's right.
That's exactly
so
right.
I think just sitting down with you, having a conversation, you probably could help them say, well, here's 4 areas that pick 1 or 2.
That's exactly right.
I think I could really save you guys some time, or just do something that you've been wanting to do. Because I'm looking at you, and it reminds me, it took me like 5 years to get Julie to switch us over to a CRM system, automated, because she didn't want to do it. She had her system, she had to figure it out. That's right. And so for me, it was like painful to make the switch. But if I had somebody like you, I could say, okay, set it up the way Julie wants it set up, but you do it, right?
Right, exactly.
Then that process could have been shortened about, and it saved a whole lot of fighting.
Yeah, because it is. That's a great point, Joe. People get stuck.
Right.
And it works for me. I don't want to do this, right? It's people are scared.
Well, like in the case of Julie, she knew. I didn't know.
Right.
But she knew. You're giving me 40 hours a week on top of regular job to get this done, right?
Right.
Exactly.
And so that forward look was hard to accept that it would actually have value. It has a tremendous amount of value now, right? It has absolutely made her life and our business so much more efficient. But getting there was really hard.
Well, and you don't necessarily want to have to hire another employee.
Right.
Again, look at the overhead that you have to pay, where if you have someone that could come in there, here's your pay. You'll know it up front.
Right.
And this is what's expected. Here's the deadline. And it's just taken care of from there.
I love that.
Thank you.
Joe keeps saying, what do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want
Julie
to do?
says, now we just find other things to fight about
Exactly.
besides CRM system. But the point is, whatever Julie and I are fighting about, maybe those things are things we can get you to talk to us about, because it does make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Because what intrigues me about your business is it's this opportunity to explore what could be done.
Exactly. Think outside the box.
Yeah, Elizabeth came up with her analogy. I came up with my, I love working out in the yard,
Okay.
Years ago, I could look at that whole flower bed and figure out I'll take care of that this weekend. Now I look at that flower bed, and it never gets done, right? I can't do that anymore.
Right, yeah.
Well, same thing with business. There's these things that I'd like to add to the business and do to the business, but adding that to what Julie and I are doing now just doesn't make sense. So bringing you on board to do that makes a whole lot of sense. This could be a very valuable thing that we're talking about, and that thing is different for each company.
It definitely is. No businesses are exactly alike. Plus, it keeps it local. I know you hear about other individuals that can go overseas, things like that. And, that may work for some businesses. It doesn't work for others.
Right.
I like the idea of a small community feel. We work together. We help each other.
That is very, very important, because that's fulfilling when you can look into somebody's eyes and say, listen, we got you to your CRM and you got it all organized, and that person is just elated.
Exactly right.
And they don't have any pressure on them that's added on top of the 40 hours.
Well, for me, and obviously everything we do is confidential, but for me, I can't just trust this virtual person that I don't know.
Right.
I just can't do that.
That's
right.
true.
And,
I agree with you.
And if I want to talk about my business, I have to have somebody I can trust that the advice they're giving me back is something that will have value. They're just not trying to get an extra $2 out of me.
Right.
Well, the trust value right there in itself.
I think trust really does sum it up.
Yeah.
We got to go. Thank you so much. Really
Thank you
appreciate
for having me.
That was nice.
Thank you.
I'm going to call you.
Great. Let's do lunch.
Yes, that's right, because I have a whole
Go to TaskLystSolutions.com. You are listening to Local Biz Now. Well, say it.
Where your business matters.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
Serving you better than ever before. WSIC, Statesville, W290DK Mooresville, W264CU Statesville.
Sit, stay, Zoom! Zoom Room in Huntersville is where tails wag and people learn. We're an all-positive indoor training gym offering classes